the one who did it. You best believe I said it. Now do I have your attention? The fact, so I just heard it, so please do not disturb it. I think you're falling deeper and I really just reversed it. Go down that path again and I'ma really try to curb it. Oh, play that back again, cause I think I heard something real. Something real. I think I got something real. Something real. What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Big Homie Ty, aka Ty the Illest, and I am back with another video. So this week marks episode 2 of the Real Talk podcast, which is like a podcast but not a podcast, where I give you guys real life advice based on what I've gone through, my opinion, or stories that I've heard, seen, or talked about with other people. Full disclosure, my opinion is just from my experience. It is not the all to be all. Your opinion is still your opinion. Everybody's opinions are valid. I just know that my words, my stories, and my experiences can help somebody somewhere, and vice versa. If you guys want to share your stories with me, please put something down in the comments, or you guys can DM me at my personal IG, which is at Ty the Illest, which I'll probably put here and also down in the description below. So for today's topic, which I will be staying consistent with this, which I'm very, very happy about. It is a concept and an idea that needs to be talked about more, which is why you don't need to have it all figured out. So, as I have written here on my list of topics, today we're going to talk about the pressure of having everything planned out and how it's okay to not know everything. Sometimes it's okay if everything does not go according to your plans. The road on life that we all travel on is destined for you in particular. Everybody's lifelong travel is different, and that's okay. It is your job to build the discernment within yourself, to strengthen your conscience, to know the difference between good and bad, and trusting your gut to know that you're doing the right thing and going the right way. The funny thing about life is sometimes you don't know what is right or what is wrong until either you're in it or, God forbid, if it's too late. Now, one thing that I will say is that not having it figured out is, in some cases, can be a plan too. You know, sometimes not having a plan is a plan. As silly as it may sound, it is possible. But people like me, who kind of are obsessed with lists and goals and agendas, sometimes need a plan. But I would say don't be discouraged if that plan that you have set within your mind doesn't go according to plan. Because as a spiritual person myself, being raised up Christian and believing in God, I believe that God has a specific plan and purpose for all of us. And that whatever way he leads us, whatever road that he has us down, even if there is like a small turnaround or you're going in a different direction than you imagined, sometimes a redirection is God's protection. And that's a big thing, especially in alignment with discernment, as I mentioned earlier, to know the difference between what you think you want and what your gut knows and what God knows that you need. And that's where the wisdom and discernment comes from. To have discernment is the ability to know right then and there, to trust your gut and know that something is off or something is meant for you specifically. So, all in all, not having it all figured out is okay. Because we're always growing. You know, every year of our life is the first time that we're doing that year of our life. Like, you'll never be 1 year old again. You'll never be 10. You'll never be 20 again. You'll never be 30, and so on. Like, every time, every day that you live is the first time that you're doing it. No matter if you do the same things every day, it's the first time that you've been doing it. Every day is the opportunity for a new start, to make a new plan, to make a new goal, to have a new agenda. And I would say, just play it by ear. Don't push yourself into a corner of limitation that stops you from growing to your full potential. I see so many people who live their lives in a box and are comfortable there. And sometimes being in a box is okay. If that is what's meant for you, that's what makes you feel comfortable and safe, then you do that. But I will say that sometimes you have to step outside of that box to succeed. And not having a plan when you step outside the box makes it even more exciting. As scary as it can be, it is exciting because anything can happen. You have to trust yourself enough to know that you'll make the right decisions, regardless of what is to come. That's discernment. Just when you just know. Even if you don't have a plan set out in life, if you just know and are just sure about your abilities, your talents, and your skills, you won't need a plan. You can have goals. You can have things that you want to do. But sometimes the plans that you plan out are not always going to go the way you want, and that's okay. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's something that we all have to learn every once in a while. I say all that to say, don't be scared or get freaked out if something doesn't go the way you planned it. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe what you had planned was not going to give you the most amount of benefit. And maybe this new road you're going down is going to lead you to something even more exciting. So, that's really all I have to say about that for today. I guess this concludes episode 2 of the Real Talk podcast. I thank you guys so much for joining me, and please like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content every week. This podcast, I feel like, is going to be really good. It's a plan, not plan, but it's keeping me consistent, and consistency in my life and in anyone's life is key. So, yeah, I will see you guys next week here Saturday at 8. Bye.